Really, the eating's the fun part, right? But the cooking part really isn't the hard part. Is you're thinking it's the prep, it's the chopping, it's having to do all of that. If you meal prep, that's probably, if you juice, anything, the chopping of it is the hardest part, right? I'll talk about some of the reviews, which I loved, but this is from Cuisinart, so this is a name we have been trusting in our kitchen forever and ever. This is a way to slice, to chop up anything, and you are in control of how fine or how chunky anything is simply by pulling. There's no battery, there's no wiring, there's no outlet needed. You're gonna get two different color options, a red or a black, and it comes with a lid, so this 4-cup actually also becomes your storage option. This is on sale, first time back since I think September? The last time we saw Kelly Dedring with this. It's under $20, Kelly Dedring.
Welcome to the Bang group. We are the cool kids.
She bangs.
I've had bangs my whole life. I don't even know what it's like not to have bangs, so.
Really?
Yeah, it covers your wrinkles.
I know. It is true, but I'll tell you, it's hard for me to get used to these.
Yeah, well, you will. You absolutely
I keep playing
will.
with them. Okay, did you know that if you go to the grocery store and you get it already chopped, the onions, the vegetables,
you pay $2–3 more.
More.
Absolutely. These were baby carrots and red onions. This is what you get, no plugs. So if you want to take this outdoors when the weather's nice, if you want to take this tailgating, you can make fresh salsa at the football game. You can do whatever you want with this machine. It has 5 separate blades. So essentially what you're getting is 5 chef's knives chopping for you. And to me, my goodness, all I have to do is pull. So that was, again, baby carrots and red onions. And by the way, you control whether you want like a coarse chop or a fine chop. That's important to me too, because sometimes I do want like a chunkier carrot or mirepoix for my soups and stews.
What was the word you said in the middle?
The mirepoix, so that's onion, carrot, and celery.
Oh,
that's like
we all learned something.
Yeah, that's your starter for soups and stews, for a lot of dishes. Yeah, so that was red onion. I could have added my celery. I can keep going. So if you want a fine chop, you can keep going. If you want a coarse chop, you can stop at any position. And again, 5 stainless steel Cuisinart quality. By the way, everybody knows Cuisinart is literally, it's like the primo brand in your kitchen. And you're talking $20. So some gadgets are not worth getting. This one is worth having. Anybody that I talk to that's like, I bought that pull chopper, I need another one for a gift. Yep.
You know what's funny? I went and read the reviews because in 2024, we don't do anything without reading reviews, right?
Of course.
The word love was in so many reviews. I'm like, are we all using the word love to talk about a chopper? That was crazy town. Somebody called it small but mighty.
Yep.
Easy was another reoccurring word. Chops evenly. If you chop it, everything comes out. Some chunky, some finer. Fast was another one. Yep. And somebody talked about having dexterity issues.
Oh, sure.
And they were saying,
chop.
Yes.
Some people hate a knife. Some people are great with knives. Some people can't, you know, sit there and chop your garlic. This was the whole garlic clove. So it's always better when we buy fresh. I know many of us reach for the jars of garlic in the mystery liquid because it's convenient. But guess what? You're not getting all the health benefits of bursting into that garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic is unbelievably healthy, and so you get more of those health benefits when you burst into it fresh. That's why restaurants use fresh herbs, fresh spices, fresh ground pepper, fresh garlic. And now you can, because all you have to do is buy it in the bags. You don't have to peel it yourself. But when you burst into the whole clove of garlic, it releases those wonderful health properties of garlic, and then you cook with it and it just tastes better.
By the way, that comes with a separate lid. So if you just put the lid on it and put it in your refrigerator, it now becomes your storage container as well. Now we do, right? You just put it in there now. You don't have to have an added extra dirty container.
Nope, it's a 4-cup storage container, 5 stainless steel blades. You're also getting our beater blade. You can make your own fresh whipped cream with this blade. You don't have to plug anything in. This is easy to clean. All the parts and pieces are dishwasher safe except for the lid. You just want to rinse that clean. But let's say you're just making a quick omelet. I've got 5 eggs in here, and then maybe I want to add in some of my toppings. Maybe it's, you know, some peppers and onions that I want to add into my egg. I can just throw them in and mix them without getting out a fork and hand beating my eggs. Now I have that beater blade. Or for, you know, dough, or for, you know, like if you're just making a couple of cupcakes, you can throw it all in there and use that beater blade for it. I just find this I'm reaching for it more than my knives, more than my electric processor, because you have to plug that in and you have to take it all apart.
Oh, somebody else said that they got something similar to this with a different brand and it broke right away.
Oh yeah,
they said they bought this and they said they've had it forever and that it's been tried and true every single time they've used it. Let me get this home. Let me actually cut this price, already great price, in half. If you open up an HSN credit card, we're gonna give you $10 free to apply to anything, which means you take this $20 chopper, take it down to $10. That means I would get one for you, one for mom, you know, one for you, one for your sister, whatever it is. But think about this. What is the part you really hate about cooking?
Yeah,
it's really, it's the prep. It's always the prep, right?
It's always the prep.
No batteries, no outlet. It's so easy. If you have an RV.
Oh, it's fabulous for RVers.
You have no countertop.
Yeah, I mean, you can take this, like that fresh salsa. Imagine being the girl that shows up tailgating with whole tomato, whole pepper, not the jar salsa with all the added sodium. I love salsa. It's like a food group in my house. You turn that jar around and I like gasp the amount of sodium, some preservatives in those jars. You can make it with 5 ingredients. That was tomato, cilantro, red onion, a jalapeno, you know, a pepper. I like to add salt and some lime juice. And that's it. And now it's fresh again. It's beautiful. Guacamole, same thing. You can see inside here. We've added some tomato. We've added our avocado. I like onion in my guacamole. Do you want chunky? You would stop here. If you want it a little creamier, you can add in some ranch or maybe some sour cream, or you just can keep going. That's what we love about this chopper, is that you now have 5 stainless steel Cuisinart knives, basically, chopping for you. And all you're doing, and by the way, it's not like I'm, you know, turning on a lawnmower.
Right,
It doesn't take any sort of extra strength. You're just sort of giving it a pull.
Well, and that's why I was bringing up the reviewer that talked about having dexterity issues and that she loves this. She had the dexterity issues, so cutting things with a knife, she wouldn't go to something that also caused problems with dexterity.
Sure.
She's like, this is so easy. The 2 most found words in the reviews that I read were love.
Yeah, people love it.
Love, and easy.
Yeah.
So if you're looking at this and you're like, for a $20 bill on a FlexPay, what does that get this down to? Like a couple bucks on a FlexPay. There it is, under $10. So get it home.
It's crazy.
Chop away for 30 days. If it's not the right thing, send it back. But think about being able to store it, chop it, all in one place. And look, no dirty cutting board. No dirty, I mean, it literally is, put it all in there.
And dishwasher safe in terms of the blades. You can throw this in the dishwasher. Because it has the cord, I wouldn't throw this in the dishwasher. By the way, you're getting the little spatula you saw me using on the guacamole. But now you can do fresh. Look at our guacamole. Look at our salsa. This is fresh. This is real. This is when people say, like, unprocessing, getting back to the basics of removing some of those things. You can remove them easily. Because I know for most of us, we're not going to do it if it's not easy.
Right.
And so for this machine, like I said, not every gadget is worth trying.
Right.
Not every gadget is worth having. For me, this one, I reach for it probably twice a day. I mean, at least every single day.
Okay,
I think it's gonna be loud. Ready?
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Are you about to get into?
Yeah, I want to just show you.
Are we making mommy juice?
I'm making mommy drinks. But you don't have to put tequila. You can just put snow cone if you want to make a snow cone.
Okay, for the kids too.
So this is our ice from our Kitchen HQ ice maker, actually. And you can see, do you want chunky ice? Are you just trying to get that lovely, like, sort of crushed ice? Or, you know, do you want it sort of slushy style? You can see it just jamming through the ice. 5 blades. Just crushing your ice to whatever consistency you prefer. That was maybe a dozen or more pulls.
Can I tell you, Kelly, and you know this because you've been in this culinary genre here at HSN, you know that there are some battery operated or plug-in blenders that you can't put ice in.
Oh, you can't
it's
put
not
ice
powerful
in.
enough to put ice in. You know that?
Yeah, I do know.
The fact that you did this
with a pull chopper
that is the best show of power.
Isn't that amazing? 5 stainless steel Cuisinart blades, crushing your ice. Listen, I promise you, if you're like, well, she's probably got to be pulling really hard. Absolutely not. Get it home, try it. I'm just giving it a little tug. Yeah, basically, everybody could do that. You just kind of give it that little tug. You're getting the lid, so if you're doing something like a chicken salad, you'll be able to store it. We've got some buffalo sauce in there, but we also have celery, we have mayonnaise, we have, you know, our cooked chicken, and we have some onion inside for our chicken salad. So let's say this is for my lunch or I'm meal prepping. I can pull my blade out. By the way, look at how perfectly chopped that is. And then I can actually put this on and take this to work. Oh, I got it on upside down. Put it on and put it in my fridge and take it to work, or, you know, have it for later. For meal prepping, it's perfect as well. It's a 4-cup storage bin now.
If you think about it, if you go to a restaurant, the salsa's not the consistency that you want, the guac's not the consistency that you want, you're in control.
Of it.
You're not paying somebody else to do the chopping, under $20, customer pick, read the reviews, 840-634.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll save you some, we'll save the margarita for later. It's a little early.
Is it?
Is it 5 o'clock somewhere?
Bye, my little bang sister.
I love your bangs. Do we not? We love the bangs.
Well, it's funny because the people on